Well, good morning, everyone. It is March 8th, 9:02 a.m. It's a Monday. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. As we normally do, we're just going to jump right in. We've got a lot to cover this morning, so on to training. So this morning, we have a Devoted Broker coffee and chat session at 11 a.m. So those of you that are interested or selling Devoted, they will be doing a question and answer or resources or whatever you need at 11 o'clock this morning. I do want to thank Jeanette Velez for coming in last week. She is offering to do one-on-one coaching if you are interested in getting a little bit more out of Devoted, but also Medicare. Just as a note, Jeanette has been in the business a long time. She's been a sales agent and a sales manager, so she can definitely help you if it's just not clicking for you. So she'll be on the call at 11 this morning, but that's it for today. Tomorrow, March 9th, Humana is hosting a class at 12 o'clock for LIS. So if you are interested in learning or you're a little shaky on low-income subsidy, you need to brush up on your LIS skills, that is a great training at 12 o'clock tomorrow. The link is in the training calendar. 3 o'clock on the 9th, which is tomorrow, Tuesday, Cigna's doing a media training, looks like social media training, at 3 o'clock. So again, I know a lot of you are interested in growing online your business, but please make sure you check out those trainings because they could be super helpful to jumpstart what you want to do online. Moving on to Wednesday, March 10th, Bright Health is doing a quick little get-together. They have a bonus blitz, a sales bonus that they are doing. So the link is in there. You can jump on that call to learn more. Also at the same time, 10:30 on Wednesday, that we are doing a Welcome to Cigna training. So those of you that are new to Cigna or not yet started but getting ready, or maybe you haven't sold any Cigna, you've been contracted for a while, this would be a great place to start. And that is going to last about an hour, 10:30 on Wednesday. Jump in that session to learn more about Cigna. Also on Wednesday at 11 a.m., WellCare is doing a training specifically on their chronic condition plans. So one thing I will say about this, yes, WellCare is doing their training on their products, but there is some generic information that you can always learn on the chronic condition plans. So it's really important that you join these trainings if you're offering chronic condition plans. I highly, highly recommend that you start learning about chronics because this is another way that you're going to be able to write business throughout the rest of the year because lock-in is closing in on us very quickly here. We have the rest of this month and then we're in lock-in. So you better learn how to do your LIS, your DSNPs, your chronics. These are all ways that you can continue to write business year over year, month in and month out, okay? All right, also on Wednesday, the 10th, 2 o'clock, Humana is hosting a Facebook training for agents and how to get started. So again, a lot of you are interested in doing social media and lead generation online. This is a great way to get it done. Humana has specific resources to help you with Facebook. So that's at 2 o'clock on Wednesday. Link is in the training calendar. Wednesday, the 10th, WellCare is doing another training at 3 o'clock for that chronic condition plan. So you got a session at 11 on Wednesday or at 3 o'clock on those chronic condition plans. Moving on to Thursday, March 11th, Humana is doing a training session for their essentials. So anything and everything Humana, they're going to go through the essentials of what you need to know about selling Humana. Okay. Also on Thursday, Humana is doing their DSNP training. Again, guys, got to be brushing up on your DSNPs right now because as we move into lock-in, this is going to be the way that you're going to grow your business throughout the year, okay? So DSNP training Thursday at 10:30 with Cigna. Also on Thursday, Devoted is doing another coffee and chat session for the Jacksonville market. That's at 11:30. Again, anyone and everyone that offers Devoted can jump on that call to learn more and talk to them. Although it's geared for Jacksonville, you can learn a lot from the managers there from Devoted. And then last training of the week on Thursday, 1 o'clock, Care Plus is doing their essentials training. So anything and everything you need to learn about Care Plus, how to offer them year-round. Remember, that's a 5-star plan, so no SEP needed. This is going to be a hot product to offer throughout the rest of the year. Same thing with Cigna. Okay, you got 5 stars with Cigna in the Florida market. So you guys please pay attention to those carriers because they're going to keep you busy throughout the year. I know it, I know it, I know it. All right, that's the training for the week. So before we go further, I do want to congratulate our top producer for March 1st effective. To my knowledge, Ms. Liz Caballero was our top producer. Congratulations to her and her hard work. I know that she's worked hard to grow her book of business and get to that top producer mark. So congrats, Liz. Great job. I know how hard you work and how passionate you are about helping others. Big thing to remember, guys, all of our top producers will be going out to a dinner this month. Wherever you are in the world, we're going to be inviting you to dinner. You do have to report your sales, so everyone should know how to use that reporting tool that we put out every month, every week, I think twice a week now. So please make sure you're reporting your sales so we can get you on the board. Those of you that are in the top 10, you have to have a minimum of 7 sales. We will be inviting you to a top producer dinner, and we're starting that back up again. We did the first one last month, and it was very successful, and we were doing everything, you know, social distancing with the masks and all that, and the restaurant was very, very accommodating for us there with that. So congrats to Liz, and keep up the hard work. Just remember, guys, report your sales. We want to reward you. If you don't report, we don't know what you're doing, okay? All right, let's talk about ACA because we've got a lot going on the ACA channel right now. Specifically with bonuses. There's a lot of bonuses happening. So the first one that was announced last week, Oscar Health Insurance is bumping up your per member per month commission from $25 to $30. Now, this is not just for the SEP. This is your entire book of business. So if you had 100 members, let's say, at $25, you're making $2,500 a month, okay? If you now have that same 100 members at $30, you're making $3,000 a month, okay? They gave you a $500 raise just for doing business with Oscar. So I thought that was outstanding, unbelievable for them to do that. So all of your Oscar business is going to get a raise. You're now going to get paid $30 per member per month on your existing business as well as the new business that you're writing for 4-1, 5-1, and 6-1 as we run through this SEP. So big business from Oscar, but they're not the only ones. You've got Bright Health. Bright Health is doing a broker blitz is what they're calling it. Again, there's a session on the training calendar if you're interested in learning more. They're paying up to $125 per member, and this is a single bonus, $125 per member, unbelievable on the Bright bonus. And if you have more than 150 clients that you enroll during this SEP, they're paying $200 per member. So, I mean, guys, what better business to be in to go out and help people, get them covered, change their lives, make them healthier, and make a lot of money doing it. I mean, this is awesome. I really hope that you guys are aggressive about getting the word out there that you're doing health insurance, and we're going to talk more about that in a moment. And then, of course, Avmed. Avmed is doing a broker bonus as well. So theirs is a little bit more complex, but as of right now, if you're writing business, if you've got less than 100 members, which I think most of you do on the Avmed side, it's $23 per member per month on the standard rate. However, if you write 10 to 59, you get a $40 bonus. 60 to 49, you get a $60 bonus per member. And if you write over 150, you got an $80 one-time bonus per member. So I mean, all of these companies, at the end of the day, all of these companies are really rallying and trying to get your business. They know that. You know, obviously, let's do what's right for the consumer. You guys all have Health Sherpa. You know how to get in there. You can do those cost comparisons and really make a difference in people's lives and make some great money. So bonuses are out there. I really hope that everybody takes advantage of those bonus situations, because I know we're going to get into lock-in and some of you get nervous, but ACA is hot, hot, hot. Definitely worth it. And then just the last thing I'll say about ACA, because I've had some people that were, you know, hey, is it really worth it? It seems like a lot of customer service. And not really. I mean, at that type of money, you're making more than Medicare, and maybe you have more customer service issues just because you have more members. But that's just kind of goes with the flow. I mean, I've talked to top producers that do Medicare, and they have a lot of customer service just because they have a lot of members, and it's just going to come with the territory. But if you know what you're doing and you're passionate about helping people, you'll figure it out, and especially when the money's there to take care of the rest, and that's most important, is out there helping people. So let's talk about that, okay? Now, I know everybody on this call has one of these. You have a cell phone, and every agent that I've been talking to recently has not been using your $1 million device that's been sitting in your pocket or your purse. You're not using it to its fullest potential. And so, yes, I'm talking about calling your clients, but not just your clients, okay? Because we stop there. You call your clients. Oh, Justin, I called my clients 3 times this year already. It's March. What else can I do, okay? Well, first of all, you need to contact everyone in your phone, everyone. Not for them, but I bet you they know somebody that needs health insurance. Or if they don't just now, something's going to happen in their life, and the fact that you just called them and told them, hey, I'm now doing health insurance, I'm now doing ACA business, I now do Medicare, they're going to remember that. Because all of a sudden the neighbor just moved in and says, yeah, I need to look for health insurance. Well, it's so funny because my old buddy from high school just called me randomly the other day, and she's doing health insurance. And so we need to remember that, because your network is worth a lot of money to you. Your network is worth a lot of money to you. And I just don't see you guys really taking advantage of that. The other thing I'll say is, you know, maybe you did call your book of business, and I know some of you on this call have done that, and I congratulate you for that, and I think you've done a great job calling your book of business, and really, you know, getting back in front of your members. But you need to mix it up, okay? Well, Justin, I call them too much. All right, well, have you added them on Facebook? Have you sent them an email? Have you sent them a text message, right? So these are all different ways that you can connect with your member without having to get on the phone and have a conversation with them, okay? You can send them a postcard, you know, and it doesn't have to be just a happy birthday or, you know, hey, it's open enrollment, because they get a ton of those, right? Or, you know, a Christmas card. Let's think outside of the box. I mean, this month alone, we have St. Patrick's Day. Why don't you send them a St. Patrick's Day card? You know, we have Mother's Day coming up, and there's, you know, for your lady clients, and Father's Day for the guys out there. Think outside of the box. You know, we've got 4th of July cards out there. I mean, there's so many different cards out there just 'cause I was thinking about you. And, you know, a lot of these resources as well at both, you know, I've seen it at Humana and United, where they have cards that are referral cards or referral-based letters that are just simply asking for referrals. You know, hey, I'm out here. If you think of anybody or you run into somebody that needs my help, here's my number, here's my cards, and we can help support those campaigns. So if that's something that you want to do and send out to your clients, but again, not just your clients, why don't you add into your prospect list everyone you know, because leads come from the strangest places sometimes. They really, really do. And if you're hoping that your clients are remembering you, you're going to keep hoping, because hope is not a strategy. And I'm going to say this, You know, if there's one thing that you should be doing in this business is continuing to be in front of your clients, because it's not your client's job to remember you. It is your job to remind them of what you do, and you've got to do it frequently. You've got to do it consistently, okay? Because consistency is trust. It is the magic that builds trust. And if you're consistently doing business, if you're consistently picking up the phone, if you're consistently sending messages, if you're consistently calling them, if you're consistently emailing your clients, and you're building that relationships, and those of you that are working the doctors, if you're consistently in contact with your doctors, consistency builds trust. And those that trust you will do business with you. If they don't trust you, they will not do business with you. So how do you build trust quickly? And that goes back to that consistency factor. You've got to be consistent with your marketing. And it could be small. Okay, I know some of you are super busy with life or super busy doing other things as well, and I get it. Even if you start small, you know, if Mondays you just call 20 clients at a time, that's a great start. But you got to be consistent with it, consistent with your efforts, consistent with your marketing, consistent with your messaging, consistent with seeing your doctors. And when you build a schedule around it, you will see results, because it's all about consistency. And just real quickly, another note, churches. I think we overlook the churches right now, and the churches need a lot of help. And those of you that are out there, I'm hoping on Sunday you go into church either in person or on video or whatever the case might be, but reach out to your church and let them know what you're doing, because it's not just about health insurance, guys. We've talked about benefits checkup. We've talked about all the assets and resources that are available to help people in need, and people need help right now. And you guys have the power to make that happen. Health insurance is important, okay? It's not just about money. And yes, we talked about bonuses. Look, so if you do your job, you will be paid handsomely. We've already realized that, but you just got to do your job. You just got to go out there. You just got to talk to people and be aggressive about helping people in the community. That's really what it's all about. And if you're not, they're going to find somebody else that is. And I can guarantee you right now there are a lot of agents that are doing what they need to be doing and making a lot of money and helping a lot of people. So that's what we'll leave right there. Now, at the end of the call today, I just want to talk about, we talked about digital marketing, and a lot of you are really, really interested in digital marketing and working digital marketing and how to build your book of business doing that. So I found this article from Humana. Humana sends out these articles on quite a bit. And this was actually from last year, right when the pandemic was going crazy in June. And I found this, and I just wanted to touch on this because I don't think we went over it. But I'm going to go ahead and read this article because I think it will be very helpful for you. So this article is 5 tips to ramp up your digital marketing efforts. So here it goes. Agents juggle a plethora of roles, from sales to customer service, health advocate to trusted resource. With more and more of our daily activities shifting online, it's important than ever to keep up the pace. Here are some tips to help you maximize your digital marketing efforts without sacrificing other priorities. Tip number 1, learn the basics. Now is a perfect time to get back to basics when it comes to marketing in general and digital marketing specifically. Marketing is about promoting awareness and engagement. In other words, marketing is the story you're telling and the images you present. Digital marketing is promoting awareness and engagement online. Very simply stated, digital marketing channels are the online locations where you share your stories and images and include things like social media and web. Digital marketing tactics are the individual items you share through these channels. Tip number 2, find low-hanging fruit. Plenty of people and businesses make digital marketing their full-time jobs. Don't feel like you have to make it your full-time job, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't do it at all. Instead, it means you've got to be strategic with your time energy, and resources. To do this, start with your audience and figure out where they spend their time online. According to the Pew Research Center, 73% of Americans aged 65 and older use the internet. 68% of baby boomers and 40% of the silent generation own a smartphone. Seniors continue to engage in digital technologies. Since 2012, Facebook use has grown fastest among seniors with double-digit growth. These stats make one digital marketing move clear. Get on Facebook. We'll cover channel-specific tips later. Tip number 3, leverage Facebook. Just like you need a separate business bank account, you'll need a separate Facebook page for your business. In order to stay compliant and maintain a professional demeanor, first, consult CMS guidelines and Humana guardrails. Second, read Humana's social media policy and complete the social media training on MarketPoint University. You'll learn how to set up a Facebook business page, mandatory rules of the road, and basic functionality. Third, head to the head to the Marketing Research Center for Humana's new social media pilot tool for professionally designed, pre-approved, customizable Facebook posts, along with an instructional video. Only agents who have completed the MarketPoint training will get access to the tool. Agents may use this asset on the social media marketing guidelines, such as educational posts from reputable sources, uplifting and motivational posts, and get-to-know-me posts as defined in the MRC Social Media Pilot Overview. With social media, your focus should be on building a community through slow, natural growth. It will help drive engagement and build relationships authentically. While it's free, it takes a lot of time, energy, and effort to grow your presence. It requires constant attention and creativity, but it's worth it because it can be a great way to engage with clients and prospects. Remember that social media marketing is a marathon, not a sprint. One way to build your social media presence is through curated content, which means you share a post or a link from another reputable source, such as a national news outlet or government agency. You could share information about well-being habits, a new research study, or safety alerts. Curated content can help establish you as a trusted and helpful resource. Tip number 4, humanize your marketing. Great marketing puts the audience at its center. It has the solution for what the audience needs. It communicates with empathy. It is relevant. It is transparent, valuable, and trustworthy. This might sound difficult, but you probably already do this intuitively offline when you speak with clients and prospects. Aim for that same natural, caring tone when online. If it makes it easier, you could imagine you're speaking directly to a single person. Tip number 5, be patient. Digital marketing is not a one-and-done action item. It's an ongoing process. It's going to take time to get where you want to go. Be patient with yourself as you learn and try new things. Lean on your local support team when you need it, and don't be afraid to ask questions. Be realistic with yourself and set attainable goals. Maybe you start with a post once a week. You don't have to turn yourself into a digital marketing guru, but you should try to stick with it. Chunk the work down into smaller, manageable tasks, and you'll be surprised by how much you can accomplish over time. Ideally, you'll want a mix of digital marketing channels and tactics for an integrated approach. However, it's most important to commit to doing one thing and doing it really well if you have limited time. Once you've got the hang of that thing, you can add another and focus on that. So guys, you can hear in the bottom of this article that they're talking about, and they don't say it, but they're talking about consistency, consistency, consistency. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint. So this is a great resource. If you haven't taken the social media Facebook training for Humana, do so. That's going to be popping up. I think we have, like I said on the call, we have one this week. Do yourself a favor and get on those calls, because even if you can put, and this may be a lot for some folks, but if you put an hour into social media, 1 hour a day, and a lot of you are flipping through Instagram and Facebook anyway in your personal time, but if you took that personal time and you flipped it into your professional time, if you spend an hour a day, you're actually committing 7 hours a week, right? Even if you do it Saturday and Sunday, 7 hours a week, which is a whole extra day that you're getting to spend on just social media. So think about that. If you spend a whole day on social media, it's pretty incredible. Now, just as a reminder, we do have Casey on our team. She's here to guide you and help you. She's not going to do it for you, but she'll help you and guide you to get you to where you need to be on your social media. I know some of you have already met with Casey. She's building out our agency social media, so she's been helping us with that, but she is more than happy to sit with you, get you the basics, and get you what you need to go. But again, she's not going to do it for you. She will guide you. She will tell you what you need to be doing, and a lot of it is what I covered today. It's about consistency, and it's about bringing an approach that is going to help out there. And remember, guys, you have a built-in audience already. A lot of them are your friends, your family, but if you haven't added your clients, you got to do that. Start adding your, build that business page if that's what you want to do. Build your business page and then start adding your clients. This is just another way to stay in front of your clients, build consistency, and remember, it'll start spreading like wildfire. So I hope this call helped this morning motivate you. It's Monday. We still have a good chunk of the month left to go out there and get some business done. So with that, I am going to go ahead and open it up for questions. Do we have any questions this morning? Anything I can do to help? All right, guys, if there's no questions, I'll go ahead and let you free and do your thing out there in the world. Go help some people today, all week, this week. They need your help. Just know that. I can tell you personally, there's people out there that need your help. So go out there, do your work, and please let me know if there's anything that we can do to help out. Thanks, and have a great day.